Gentlemen, grab your beers because I cooked an absolute banger for you. I will play the Vienna Gambit, one of my favorite openings, and get a absolutely dominating position in like 10 moves or so, and cook my opponent medium rare, al dente, chef's kiss, as always, and my opponent will be a salty clown and call me a cheater and report me. If you are interested in being called a cheater, in game, of course, this time, and just obliterate opponents by just knowing a couple of moves, which isn't even that difficult. I'm making my opening course, which will be out in hopefully a month or so. So if you're watching this in the future, maybe it's out, maybe it's not, and I will see you in the game. Am I 30 points below 1900? Yes. Did I lose 3 games in a row? Yes. How come? I'm sick, didn't sleep well, and I just blunder tactics. So let's use our time better in this video and let's see what we can make from it. If I voice crack a bit, I'm just sick, chill. So now that we have the Vienna Gambit accepted, it has been a long time since I've seen this. You don't come up, what am I seeing? I mean, obviously after this, you're trying to go here, but you're just giving me way too much of the center, and maybe even this pawn break just crushes you. I do not know any theory anymore from this point. Like, I don't know, maybe I include this in the course. I will. I will. I can take now. And after takes and takes, I have a very pleasant position. Probably this. Wow, okay. Let's just develop castle and enjoy our very, very pleasant position. You're trying to go here, targeting this. I don't care. Oh, you're also targeting my bishop. Okay, that's annoying though. So let's retreat, attack this, move our queen in. I hope he kingside castles. If he kingside castle, he should just be dead. That looks horrible. Take, check, block. I mean, let's go for this then, because I don't feel like that's going to work. So, see, why am I playing this fast again? Like, there's no reason for me to play this fast. You allow me to take this with a check. I am flabbergasted. Like, I am stunned. Wow. And you cannot block like this. So, wow. That's ugly. God damn. So let's just take a free pawn. Move in the center, I guess. If I do this, is knight takes annoying? Probably. How do I proceed? If I tag this, do you have a tactic here? Maybe, but I take and I defend, so I move, you move, I move, I have threats. Do I sound incredibly dumb? Yes, but that's how I think about chess. I feel like there should be a tactic here already. I mean, if I do this and you move your knight, I can't even just move in defending this. So this should just be incredible. Probably this is forced. And then maybe I can just come in anyway. You move there. I mean, fine. If I go here, bishop there, that just sacrifices another pawn. You can chase me. That's not actually a pin. Can I do this And after takes, pawn, I'm not sure. Can I sack my knight? Because if you take, I get takes, and I at least win your queen. And after takes, I should have a fork. I don't have a fork. But I mean, I get check, so can I just sack my knight? Because if I do this, you can take defending that. Maybe just this. Is that a threat? But do I have a threat? This looks like a big threat. Oh, that's incredible. Am I missing something? Because I have been blundering incredibly dumb tactics the entirety of the game, of the day. And I cannot talk. Cool. So this is a nice move. I'm opening up this threat and I am starting this threat. Rook takes f7, just wins a queen, by the way, by a very simple fork. And you do have to stop this with the pin fork. So I don't know what my opponent is doing, but I mean, play the Vienna. It's crazy. I'm making a course on it. I'm completely winning already, I'm quite sure. And I'm not having the most confident day ever, but I'm quite confident that this is a incredibly dumb position for my opponent. You could try and defend like this. Why is that not completely and utterly dumb? I mean, I could take, check. That's incredible. That should just completely lose. Here, I got that because of the fork. Could be nice. What if you just attack my queen? Wow, that move, okay. Um, so this is just a fork. You have to move. I can give you a check if I really want to. If you move back. I mean, I don't know. Can I make something work here? If I like check, you have to move. Then I could check, you have to move. Then I have check, you have to move back. Then I have check, picking up your queen. Oh, okay, GG. Did I just calculate that whole sequence in 5 seconds? That is incredible. Chef's kiss. So I'm just cutting you off. I'm giving a check with a pin, so you're screwed. Now I can give this check. I'm checking you. Your knight blocks, which you just moved there to protect this, which is hilarious. Now you have to move there, which is your only move. And then I could give you this check. Oh, you could sack. Oh, that's annoying. You move here. You're cheating. Wow. Uh, I'll report that. No, I just studied my openings. No way, this is your level, cheater. Thanks for the easy clickbait on the video, though. Nice. This is how you are called a cheater in 19 moves. Yeah, I believe that. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, GG. I don't want to be toxic, but that's hilarious. Random sign on of the editor, take 15 or so, because I'm absolutely horrible at this. If you don't want to miss out on these educational videos with just a pinch of humor and a fluff of toxicity, you should subscribe. I forgot to mention, let's get back, but I'm not taking a take 16 because I'm absolutely going crazy. So let's continue the video. Okay, usually I split I mean, I'm trying to split my game from the review to get 2 videos out of it. Because 1 hour long is a bit crazy, but this is only 10 minutes. So, I mean, 10 minutes of recording, and I'll do an opening an analysis. Goddamn. So, this I was calculating check, but I didn't see that actually you can just pick up my knight, which is quite annoying. I only calculated check, check, go back. Now there is a hanging queen, but my queen is hanging too, actually. So I did miscalculate. Uh, did I get 100% accuracy? So e4 here, Vienna gambit like this, gambit, you take it, go here, easy. That's a weird move. I played the second best, the third best move. This is the third best move. Bishop here, free pawn, take, only move that makes sense. You do something weird. This is the best move. That's the best move. This is the best move. That's the best move. The point is, I wanted to do this, but I don't want to just blunder my bishop. So queen up makes sense, but I don't want to give up my bishop. So I just slide back and defend. You push a pawn. This is just a very normal thing. I'm aligning this and that and this. So I have a lot of IDs. That's just a dumb move because I have takes. And I mean, I calculated bishop blocks, takes, takes. And in this position, I don't know. It's just a very, very pleasant position. I don't think I would have found c4 though, but I mean, whatever. Takes, you move, and taking is actually quite bad. Taking is the third best move, and after takes, I have to find c4, which is actually quite findable. I mean, I don't know. And I played a horrible move. My opponent calls me a cheater. This is not even in the top 5 of best moves. I mean, then you know you just defended poorly, no offense. So you go back, which is horrible. I calculated this, that, this. Yeah, I calculated a lot of. Oh, and bishop here. I was expecting bishop to e6, which is the top engine line, together with knight to f6. So I saw the 2 best moves. He played a horrible moves, and apparently I can sack already, which a cheater would have found if you are for some reason actually considering that my opponent's accusation makes sense. Obviously, if king takes, I have double check, and then I will find a mate here. Apparently, queen check. You have to sack your bishop, and now I would say that this is more natural. Yeah, I mean, that's very findable. That's not even sarcastic. I just sound sarcastic 24/7. But I don't know if this is very findable. Now, knight here with a double attack. I just have to sack your rook. Yeah. So I take this. You cannot take with the queen because of this opening up, and you cannot take with the king. To be fair, I think double check makes way more sense from a human perspective, and finding if you do see this move, fair enough. It makes a lot of sense because you're still opening up this, but you're actually also opening up your queen instead of blocking it. So I don't know if I would consider this, to be fair, which I really should because this is mate in one. So you have to come in here, and then if I see check, you're dead. To be fair, rook to f5 is not the most easy move to see, though. Um, I would consider. Oh no, your bishop sees that. Um, yeah, I don't know if I would have found this mate. To be fair, so I didn't consider it, which is bad. I should have considered it. But I mean, I went back also fine. And here, yeah, this is a very nice move. I'm just setting an all. Wow. Pause. I'm setting up a lot of things, and I did expect this. And I was considering queen to e6, which is the third best move, together with queen to e4, which I consider to cut off the king more. But I can just sack a pawn, and if you take it, you fall to all of the threats I made. And if you don't take it, you still fall to all of the threats I just made. So I don't know why I didn't see this. This is just an attraction sacrifice that's very findable. And after this, I can take, and now I'm up a piece. Yes, I'm up a piece in the pawn. Piece in the pawn, piece in the pawn. I'm up a piece in the pawn, and you go here. I cannot really do much. I mean, queen here, knight there, like a lot of things look very nice and pleasant, and I'm up a piece and a pawn. So I was expecting bishop to h5. My opponent is probably just tilting. And yeah, I have check, move, and this is not actually the best move. Just check, go back. I did see this, but I thought it was just a repetition. And it is. Now I have to or do my move or take. Take, check here, check, block, rook sacrifice, take, push, come in, defend, and I have another free knight. So if you don't blunder a knight, you have to either blunder a knight, blunder a knight. This doesn't blunder a knight, but then I have this and check. Is that my threats? Now this doesn't blunder a knight, but after takes, rook check, move. Let's say move here. I have this. Yeah, that is bad. Yeah, fair enough. I would have found that, I think. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Yeah, but my opponent fell for my miscalculation. Probably he calculated the same thing with check and here, go back, hanging queen. But actually my queen is hanging as well, and after takes, I am still up a rook. I have to save the knight, take. I'm up a rook, and who's defending this? King defending it, I'm fine. I go here, I'll go there. You cannot defend this position at all. So yeah, I did play quite well. Let's do the opening analysis now. I don't know if I played the opening perfectly. I don't know if I have it in my course. Otherwise, I will just pause, make the course on it, and come back. So this is nice, and now he played h6, which is not in the thing, BRB. Okay, so now that that is in my course, I do actually recommend d4. There are a lot of moves. Obviously, h6 is just bad. And here I included three variations. First of all, knight c6 is very losing. You just kick the knight. One of the best moves is going back. If this, you are already completely winning. I believe with d6, and everything is just so weak after takes and takes. Knight has to move, you'll get a check. Like, he's already dead. And I mean, I just included a simple variation where we just queenside castle, activate our pieces. He has to save his bishop. We can attack the knight, and we can just launch an attack. And after this attack, activate a piece, keep activating a piece. One of the best moves constantly is b5, but that just blunders the rook. So let's say he does this first to not blunder the rook. We can take the pawn, activate our last piece. Now the knight is hanging, has to be defended. We slide back. That is a checkmating threat. Has to move to cover the checkmating threat, and we can get in. And here he has to find the pawn sacrifice. Actually, we don't care. We sack our bishop back. And if he takes, you just have check and you're completely winning. I mean, everything here is winning. So that is one nice variation. The other variation in this is d5, which is the best move. We just take the pawn. He can develop. He can develop, and now he can justify h6 by playing g5, but we can just slide back. He can attack our bishop. We don't give him the bishop. We first give a check and then go back, so that the knight cannot come in here, and this knight cannot come back. This pawn here is actually quite annoying. He can come forward again, attacking our bishop. We again just slide back. And now, after he kicked us a bit around, we start a counterattack, kick the knight, activate our bishop again, now that the knight cannot capture it. Attack this, he has to defend it, otherwise we probably get some tactics with our rook opening up. We can just start a queenside attack because probably he's going to castle there. He has to move out of the way. We can rotate our knights. He can do whatever. We just stabilize the position and wait. And after just some maneuvering, now that he has castled here, we can start an attack on the queen side, activate our pieces, activate our bishops, make pawn breaks, break everything open, maybe try and transfer our knights over. Just a very nice position. And finally, we have also bishop to b4, also not a good move. And we will just take the pawn. And after knight to e7, because where else does the knight go to? Develop. He develops. We castle kingside. He castles kingside, and we instantly have a sacrifice here. You would think normal Greek gift sacrifice. Well, not really, because after a Greek gift sacrifice, that is with bishop to h7, because king takes, knight check. But after takes and takes, we don't get this knight there because the pawn controls it. Well, actually, we still go for knight to g5. Why does it work? First of all, we just have so much pressure. Our queen can come in, our rook is very active. This is just an incredible position. His best thing to do is probably to take. Queen gets in. That is a checkmating threat. The only way to cover is knight to g6, blocking the bishop. But now we can move in our other knight. This is a threat because that's a check. You will have to move, and this check will be mate. So you just have to sack a knight to give a check. We just slide out of the way. Now you have to come up. Knight is now not a check, and rook to h8 actually covers everything because you just attack our queen and cover this. So now rook in. Here, everything is already very losing. You can try to make an escape square here, but bishop takes, check, and mate. I haven't looked at this variation. What would be the winning sequence? Takes with a check, takes, check here. What's the winning line there? Takes with a check, maybe? Because you have to take, move. I'm gonna look for it. Apparently, I was very correct. It is takes, queen takes, and in this position, I just missed that we have another rook. And, I mean, what's your next move? I cover everything. I think you just have to sack the queen and it's GG. I mean, probably sag the bishop, sag the queen, and now this is GG. Knight covers this, queen blocks you in, rook gives the check. And it's over, GG. GG to my opponent. Thanks for the easy clickbait. And if you learned anything, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.